So I have two of these mirrors that came with a dresser that I purchased, but I decided not to sell them with the dresser, and instead I'm going to paint them two different colors and apply some raised floral accent pieces. So the first thing I did was clean it with my white lightning cleaner in warm water, and sorry about that, that was my husband trying to be funny. And then after I clean it, I'm going to sand it down with 220 sandpaper just to give it a little scuff sand so the paint sticks. Okay, so here's where I'm going to show you how to make the raised flower molds that I'm going to glue to the furniture. So I'm just using a basic hot glue gun, and I bought these molds on Amazon. They're by Redesign, and they have a bunch of leaves and roses. So I'm going to just fill up the molds with the hot glue and then let them dry and then pop them out, and then you can glue them straight to the furniture. Okay, now here's the part where I glue them to the furniture. So to glue them to the furniture, I actually use a different hot glue gun. I use a Gorilla hot glue gun, and that allows them to stick much better to the furniture. So basically I just take all the pieces and try and fit them in where I can and make them look as pretty as possible. Once I apply all of the flowers to the piece, I start to paint. And I used an ash color by Fusion Mineral Paints. And I'm just gonna paint right over the raised flowers. I wanted to create some contrast for the flowers, so I used this gold gilding wax. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to dip my finger in there and gently rub over the flowers and the leaves, and it'll bring out the gold and it'll bring out the features of the rose and the leaves. Okay, so here is the finished product of the black and gold mirror. As you can see, the gold really brought out those raised flowers and leaves. Okay, so here I am getting the second mirror ready to paint. And I decided to go with a different color for this mirror. I am going to use Bell's Driftwood as well as Bell's Fluff. So for this mirror, I painted a base coat first before I applied the raised flowers. Now, neither way worked better than the other. You could do it either way. You could apply the flowers directly to the unpainted furniture and then paint over, or you could paint a base coat and then apply the flowers, which is what I'm doing here. And then once I applied the flowers, I actually painted them white and then I applied the Gilding Wax in Gold to give it a pop. And here it is. So I had so much fun doing both these mirrors. I don't know which one I like better, but I think they both turned out great and they sold pretty quickly. So on to the next piece. And if you like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And like always, you can see me on Instagram at allabout_thatpaint. See you next time.